Let us look at a normally open and a normally closed switch in series. So we're going to see how they would behave as we program a PLC in ladder simulator. So we open the program, PLC notation 1. Okay, we have the defaults. In one rung of our ladder, we have our input 0.0 on the left and our output 0.0 on the right. The input is a normally open contact. Let us make some editing. Go to ladder editor, touch our pencil. We want to edit the normally open contact. Let me touch the contact. Now I'm going to add variable because I want to give it a name that's not in the program already. I want it to be a switch, so let me touch switch. Let's call it normally open. Okay. So that's what we have. NO is a normally open contact. Now, of course, power flows from the left to the right. Power will flow through the normally open contact whenever it is closed, and will flow to the coil. In this case, it could be a motor on our right. That's output 0.0. Let's run this and see what it will do. Exit editor and run. All right, now we have NO on the lower right of our screen. In the square, the red square is our normally open contact. That's labeled NO. Let's touch it. All right, it's a switch, so it remains in the state where I left it. I'm no longer touching it. You can see that the normally open contact at the upper left is shaded gray, meaning that it is on. And the coil output 0.0 on the upper right is also shaded gray, meaning that it too is on. You will see on the lower left our yellow LED light O0.0, which is output 0.0, that is on. I'm going to turn off the normally open contact so it will be left open. So let's go. There we are. So the normally open contact is no longer on, and our output coil is no longer on. Let me pause. 3 white dots, ladder editor. I'm going to put a normally closed contact in series with this normally open contact. So let's go. Plus basic NC coil. I want it here. I'm going to add variable input. I want it to be a switch, so I touch switch. I will call it NC, normally closed. Okay, all right, so it's a normally closed contact. Let's see how this behaves now. Exit the editor, run. Now let me touch the normally open contact. Power is flowing through the normally open contact. It is on, so it is closed. It's flowing through the normally closed contact. Remember, it goes from left to right. And it's going to the coil, output 0.0. Now, I'm going to activate the normally closed contact. I expect that it will open and interrupt the power flowing to the coil. So let's go. To do that, I looked at the lower part of my screen. On the right, you see the red square NC. I'm going to touch NC. You see what happened? The normally closed contact at the top in the rung of the ladder, it is active, meaning it is open. It's normally closed. When you leave it alone, it is closed. But no, I've activated it. I have turned it on, so it is open. So The shade around it, the gray shade, means it is on, therefore it is open. So no power is flowing to the coil. The coil, as you see here, is not shaded gray, so it is off. I could open the normally open contact, NO, and close it. It doesn't make a difference because this normally closed NC, this normally closed contact, is active, so it is open. Now what I'm going to do is turn off the NC, the normally closed contact, so it will go from open back to close. On the lower right, I'm going to touch the red square. So it is now closed. You're not doing anything to it now, so it is closed. Remember, normally closed means it is closed when you're not interfering with it. You're not doing anything to it. So it allows power to flow from the normally open contact through it to the coil on the right. So there you have it. That's the normally open and the normally close contact in series. Let me just turn off the circuit here by pressing NO at the bottom right. Everything is turned off. Alright, so that's it for now.